channel. This is Anita. I mentioned the community interest in my previous videos. Probably you may ask why it's so important about the community interest. Okay, let's get some backup theory. I mentioned Alfred Adler, the famous psychologist in Austria. Actually, he had a theory of the community interest. His famous theory is about the individual psychology. But when he studied individual, he found the importance of the community. How important it is, the community can help the individual to do the readjustment in the community. So he was considered the first community interest psychologist. His followers, the scholars and the clinical research people, they had many topics on the community interest. The first one, like holism and the creative self. The second one is the social interest and the community feeling. The third one is psychological and social encouragement. Fourth one is lifestyle, style of life. Put in the plain words, in my understanding, we need to pay attention to 3 points. The first one is accept yourself. Each individual in this world is a perfect yourself. You should accept yourself first. You don't live for other people's comments or evaluations. You know who you are. You know how valuable you are. There are only one you in this world. You are unique. You are perfect you. So in this way, you can be relieved in other people's comments. We know some kids, when they got their parents' praise for the good study in school, they were happy, and then they will continue to do that. And then gradually they saw that they exist for the praise, and then they were born for their parents. That's wrong. Also, some like workers, they work for the factory or company, and they work there like 10 years, 20 years. They thought that's their worth. Their value is working for the factory, for the company. If someday the company was bankrupt, and they lost their self, they don't know what to do. They thought that's what they're worth. That's not right. Another thing, like in a small family, the spouse, most of the time the women, they thought that they exist for the husband. They work day by day, raise the kids, cooking, do the household jobs day by day. Once they lost the relationship, they thought there was nothing, and then they lost hope. That's not right. Each individual, if you read the Adler's individual psychology, you should know you are unique, you are perfect. Nobody can defeat you if you don't do that to yourself. That's first, you should exist for who you are, not for other people. You don't need to care about other people's recognition or comments, as long as you obey the society community rules. I mean, you don't need to feel bad if you are not tall enough, you are not successful enough, kind of thing like that. You should accept yourself. You exist because of who you are, not anything outside you. The second thing is trust. Since we all live in a community, right? Even the most remote villages, there are still a small community. So since the human, we always live in a community, we should trust others. Only this way others can trust us. If you cannot take this step, and then how can people trust you? So trust is unconditionally. Probably you say, yeah, nowadays there are so many bad people. I know, but if you don't trust others, how other people can trust you? You should open your heart to trust others with caution. Let me put it in this way. You are an adult, and you can tell, what's wrong, what's right. I just say in the beginning, you stay in the community, you should trust others unconditionally. That way, you can involve in the community and then contribute to community, gain back from community, fit in the community, be a good person in the community, be a part in the community. Let's say our family and the spouse and the husband and the wife. It's a small community. Sometimes even in this small community, people don't trust each other. In the old days, people put their money together, put the income together for the family. But nowadays, more and more people they just do AA, they don't trust each other. In this way, if he doesn't trust you, if you don't trust him, how come he can trust you? So we should trust each other, even in the smallest community. And also in the community, they should have a goal, the same goal. All the people work toward the same goal. Like in a family, it's not like the husband, he do everything for the wife, and the wife say I do everything for you, and they perfect. He do everything for him, and she do everything for him, but they both of them are not happy. Why? Because they don't have a same goal. Their goal is different. And then in the future, if something went wrong, they will be regret and blame others. I did so much for you, but you treat me like this. And another spouse maybe say, I, gave up this, and then just for you, and then now see like this, and then blame her. So if people set the same goal, within 5 years they will buy a house. So both people work for the same goal. They have the same goal. The goal is what he wants, it's what she wants. So both of them working toward the goal. In the future, they don't have the regrets. They don't need to blame each other. And if they achieve that goal, I think that will be a good result. Both of them will be happy because they have the same goal. That the house is what he wants and what she wants. If they don't have the same goal, the husband said, yeah, you want to go to university, I will work in the factory to support you. And then the goal after a couple of years said, oh, you want to move to another city, so I follow you. That's your goal, so I follow you. So if they don't have the same goal, and then just for one side, the interest of one side is not interest of another side. Another side sacrificed herself to do that for another side. Just say, they won't be happy at the end, even if they achieve the goal. One side, one part probably always think he gave too much or he gave up too much because of that person. The third I would like to mention is everyone, each individual in this society should contribute to the community. Now the oneness, the wholeness, more than ever nowadays, we know we are all in whole together, like the COVID pandemic, right? COVID-19. It didn't, forget anyone. All of us all in this. We should all contribute our own part to this whole community toward the community goal to achieve the same goal. Like now we want to defeat the pandemic. Each person too, we should contribute to our community, from our family, our city, our country. Why? Because we live in this society, we should do something, should give to the society, to the community. The community gave us streets, public transits, shopping malls. We all use them, so we should give back too. Do you wonder why the Elon Musk and the Jeff Bezos, they are still working. They already, have billions money. They don't need to work anymore, but they still work very hard every day. Why? Because they are contribute to the community. You may ask, why do they do that? They do that because they give back to the community. They feel happy, and then the happiness, it's the force drive them to do more for the community. Happiness is not a one-time thing. Happiness, it happens each time you give to others. Each time you help others, you support others. You know that when you give to others, you feel happy. If you can help others, you feel happy. Right? So like the Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, they give one time to the society, they feel happy, and then they continue to do that. They feel happy from time to time. That's the purpose, the ultimate goal of the human being, to contribute to this society, to make everybody happy, to contribute to the whole society, to move the mankind forward. So from now on, each of us should pay attention to the community, try to do good things, contribute to the community. Don't do bad things, harm or damage the community. Because as we mentioned, the energy conservative law, if you do something bad to the community, the energy will come back to you, will punish you. If you give back the community, do good things to the community, the whole community will reward you. And that's how it works. That's how it's important, for us to know the community interest. If people are selfish just for themselves, someday the community will forget them too, because they didn't contribute to the community. They just think about themselves. They forgot the community. The community will definitely, forget them. That's how it works. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in my next video.